Hey everybody, it's Brenda. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Going to be a little bit of a short video today. I just got done with my therapy, my oral therapy session, and my mouth is really tender and sore. So I'm going to try to make it short, but we'll see. And I hope you guys don't mind that I cut it a little short if I need to. So I'm working with book pages today. This one here, the book page is 9 tall by 6. So 9 by 6 is my book page, and all we're going to do is turn it sideways like so. We're going to go up at the bottom, start from the bottom and fold it up about that. Is that kind of straight? And then we're going to just fold it in half like so. And I use my bone folder here. Nice thick book pages. I love them. So this is what we end up with, like so. So in the inside, what I have is some strips that I cut out that are 1.5 inch, excuse me, strips are 1.5 inches wide. So I've done that to go right along the bottom here. And then for the top, I wanted some script. So I cut these about 3 inches wide, and those will fit right along there. So I wanted some script to be the background here, and a pretty paper to be down here. So that is what I'm going to put down at this point. So I want this about right there, and I'm going to measure to tear it off. I should say cut it off right there. Then I'm going to distress all along. Now it doesn't matter. You can do your back drop first, the script, or of course you don't have to have script. You can decorate any way you prefer. But I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down, and then I'll do the backdrop. This would be, you could do this in a mass make way. What I would do is go ahead and fold, I'd get my book pages, fold your little pocket at the bottom, fold those up. I think I'll go this way with this on all your pages, and then go back and fold them in half. And then you could just go ahead and do all your pockets. Okay, let's see what we have here. I've got some scripts all. Ooh, that would be a pretty one with that red up there. Let me see. Yeah, I like that with that red to go with the rose. That's pretty. So I am going to cut that down right about there. Making more scraps like we do. And I see some white at the top, but that's just the way it's cut. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just distress that right out. It's made so you can have like little jaggy holes and stuff in your paper. So I'm just going to darken that right down and put that right there. So yeah, I had my therapy this morning. Just got done with it actually. And it's sort of a mouth stretch therapy, since I can't even, let's see. Yeah, this is, I'll just check to see if this was right side up. Put that about right there. Where the book is ragged at the top, where I tore it out of the book, I like that. I like that like that, so I'm basically leaving it. Okay, so now we have this. I'm going to fold this back in place. And then I'm going to take this bottom part and fold it like so. Take my scissors, and right here where the line comes across, you want to go just a little bit above that with your scissors, and then just cut at a little bit of an angle like so. And that gives you, see, that's all I cut off, just a little tiny bit, a little bit at an angle, and that gives you some space so that when you fold, you have a lot less bulkiness there. And it's like this on the inside, and I've been just going ahead and gluing just the outer sides of the pockets. I don't bother with the inside, and that's fine with me. Just the outsides. Oh, I like this. This one's pretty. I like the way this one's coming out. Now that we have this, we need to go to the outside, and this is basically the front of our little wallet page. Get this all together, and I want to choose sort of a pretty front to go on here. See, ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I think I'm gonna go with that. That was easy. If there's a bird involved, I'll probably pick it. Just put it this way. Don't have any room to sit stuff. So I'm going to cut this down so I can get to the bird, just cutting off the excess. And oh, she's gonna be so pretty. I better cut this other side off. So I can tell where to actually cut. So I want it across there and right there. Where did I put my mark? There it is. Doesn't take me long to lose my marks. And my other one, There it is. And that is going right on my front. Loving that. Let's get a little distressing done. So new kitty is doing well. Got plenty of teeth and claws in her. She got me on the foot this morning. But she's seems to be acclimating pretty well so far. She hasn't met Lily or the dogs yet. Well, she sort of met them, but not so, you know, she's not, I don't trust them together, put it that way. So we're going to give it a few more days. I think they're more anxious to meet her than she is to meet them. Okay, I love that. That is so cute. I think all I'll need is a label right about there on that one. What kind of label is the question? I think I like that there, just like that. Gives it another little pop of color. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue for this. It's a little bit of a cardstock. Now I'm not doing anything to the back because I would probably, don't have my practice paper out. Let me get my journal. So on a page, I would probably put it down as, it opens like so. And maybe a tuck spot in the back. I was just thinking, I wonder how it would go as a page tuck. And if you wanted to do, I don't see why you couldn't do that like this. And if you wanted to, then you could decorate the back. So it's basically your choice. If you want to have it down on the page, then leave the back. If you want to have it over the page, then you'll have to decorate the back also. But isn't that cute? I love that. Love it. So let's grab these. I had already done off to the side, so we wouldn't have to you know, waste any time doing this part. So for this one, I will choose a color for the bottom. I was looking at this earlier, kind of like that orangey, pinky orange for a change. And just cut it off about right there. These would definitely make a nice mass make if you would prefer to just mass make a bunch of them. I don't have the energy to do that today, but it would definitely make a nice one. Oh, let me put this back together real quick. I don't want to have trouble with getting my pen in there. That's a pretty color. So, and then we'll find the top part. I don't want the blue, but this has sort of a pinky orangey tint to it, so I think I will use this one. Feels like I got two here, but I can't tell. Yeah, I think that would go nice with this. So let's chop it right about there. Looks like it's clouding up for rain. It seems like that's all we have had. Just about every day lately is rain or thunder showers. I'm getting real frustrated with the wetness and the muddy dog's feet. Of course, it's not mud, it's red clay that comes in. We've been here for 2 years and we've already redone the carpet. We had to get new carpet because of the red clay. It's crazy. And it really doesn't even matter if you, you know, if you get the dog's feet cleaned off, it still manages to come inside. That helps a lot too when you have your pages all cut like so. It just goes together real nice. Okay, so we've got that down, so I want to refold my bone folder here. Then I want to take this pocket, fold it the opposite way. Get my scissors, go up a little bit from the fold and just cut at an angle. Those will go back up like that, and you'll have that fold nice and clear of all the bulkiness. I'm gonna glue down just the outside. Mush that down. And fold it, and now let's see what we can get to decorate the outside. Something maybe with a little bit of orange. if I have anything, which is, ooh, I like him. He's facing the other way, but I don't think that is bothersome to me anyway. And he does have some orange. Let's use him just like this. Oh, I like him. And right about there. Going to be kind of a bird day today. Oh yeah, very nice. I like him. Let's get him some distressing. So all I'm basically doing is kind of remembering what colors I have on the inside and sort of try to color code a little bit with the outside. I mean, you definitely don't have to do it that way. It's just my, I guess, the way I normally think that everything has to match, and that's what I'm I'm trying to get away from that and sort of go sort of eclectic and just throw colors on there and not worry about, well, you know, does that go with that and does that go with this? But it's kind of hard to do. Maybe I have a little bit of OCD or something, I don't know. Just like everything to try to match, but working on the grungy that I have been, I definitely am getting, you know, I get anxious and everything, but it's definitely helping. I'm working on that grunge, well, the grunge journal, the red one, I just put in my Etsy shop, so that is available. And but working on it makes it so I sort of trying to let loose of that constant, you know, this has to match that and that has to match this. So anyway, it's helping, definitely. I like that. But should I have a label? That's the question. A label or something. Maybe right down here in this corner. See, well, I got this one. This is something like the one I used before. And I like that. I like the color. So that's fine with me. I'll just go ahead and use it. That right about there. And there we have, just like that, another one. I love them. So guys, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm sorry it's a little short, but I want to go rest my mouth and my husband will love it. So I hope that you give these a try. We did this one just now. Couldn't find the other one. We did this one, which I absolutely love. And before we got started, I did this one, which is another one that I absolutely love. I haven't done any of the backs, but even if you decide to do the backs and you want to put it on a page, you can at any time decide to do the back and then just slip it onto a page. So there we have it, guys. I love these little book page wallets, basically what they are, little book page wallets. So I will try to get the video going and get it out to you today, and we will go from there. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful, blessed rest of the week. Stay safe, healthy, and blessed, and I will see you next time. And thank you all for your kind comments, and if you have any questions with anything, just comment and I will try to get back with you as soon as possible. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.